Guess we're gonna try this again, man. You know, I guess we was talking too much ish, so they booted us. Say, Dom, you're saying too much, bro. Yeah, you're saying too much. You know. I mean, I mess with Div the long way, bro. But at the end of the day, there's some of these changes and things that need to be implemented, man. They need to be corrected ASAP, man. ASAP.
Clear to get out of there. The lab and samples destroyed. I don't think the outcasts are going to be able to
I
do
mean,
much
the
else
amount
from
of
here.
DCs that people get while playing, man, it's
Hostiles are moving to your position. Suggest an egress through the courtyard to avoid
like
getting
honestly
boxed in.
speaking, I thought this was a situation that was only in PvE. I mean PvP. I'm sorry. It's crazy, man.
Careful.
It was only a handful of you guys in here, but still, we got to start the stream over. And yeesh. You guys just pulled up, smash that thumbs up. We ain't done. Hopefully the loot today is much better, man. You know, I haven't really been on all day, so I'm hoping that whatever we got going, that it's much better than what it was. Oof. I think another thing that'd be cool too is if it's just more than 5 missions, or maybe not have 5 missions. Maybe not have the same 5 missions the whole time. You know what I mean? Maybe put them in like a 72-hour rotation where they're active for 3 days, and then because I mean that is a long time to farm the same missions, man. I mean it really is. Damn a minute. Can I pull out my skill? Yeesh. That's a long time to run the same missions, especially for a game that's been out for some years. I think just to make things fresh, you know what I mean? That would be appreciated. Nice quality of life change. You know, get the hosting situation under control so all 4 members are responsible for the same amount of tokens distributed. All 4 members get the same reward. I think just those few, and then not, and then disabling the ability to be able to kick people when you're already in an escalation. Especially, you know, some of these, they give us an hour to run these missions, man. Not to say that most of them you'll need an hour, but that's still quite a bit of time to invest in just one activity. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, we've all seen the community. We haven't been successful when it comes to treating each other right and governing ourselves. We haven't been very successful with that. So, you know, the devs stepping in and reconfiguring some of these changes, it's needed. Big boy. So, sheesh. What we got here? Some Sokolovs. I got some decent Sokolov knees. They're pretty good. It's better than what that was. Tier 10 escalation, hardest difficulty in the game. Knocking this out. No communication. It's kind of what we do. Oh. See, them heals got to be on point, man. Them heels got to be on point, bro. Nah, that's crazy. There was a bit of a delay, but Mo was up. What I'll do here, gonna overcharge us, get all my teammates' hives back.
Vital signs critical.
Whew. Now, one thing that I will say is, but it doesn't always happen, is they at least loaded me back in the group upon me DCing. But there have been times where I've been running tier 10s, and either myself or a teammate will get DC'd, and we're not so lucky. You know, so it'd be nice to see them fix that, man. You know. It's already like a new grind, new mode. You know, we have new things happening, new gear, new brand sets, new exotics, new named items. We have all these new things going on. Repair and explosive. Hold on a second. I'm going to game. Might not have to. Alright, me and Mo paid, so it's either on either Tigerian, either you can keep the lead and you can pay, or give it to Anthony and he'll pay. We just keep rotating.
Actually, I'll get off, bro. I gotta work.
Okay. Alright, well GG's, brother. GG's.
Yeah, good game, man, for real.
I see who else we got on. I'll get us a fourth. And what did we just discuss during the first half of the stream that was so rudely, you know, disrupted? Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, didn't I say it? When it come time for them to pay, all of a sudden, the missus comes home, the kids, hey, the kid's diaper is full, shit coming out his diaper and stuff. You know what I mean? Whenever it comes time for them to pay, man, it's always an excuse. Now, had we, and the crazy thing is, and we've actually tested this too, when we don't say anything, you can have the same people, same randoms will literally sit in the group with you for hours. Win, lose, or draw, don't matter. Long as you paying and your tokens is being wagered, they don't care. They'll stay. But the moment it comes time for them to be host and to wager their tokens, they gotta go. They always gotta go. It's always something going on. We saw this the other day when we was running some tens, and we just seen it now, man. You know what, Plains? You would think that the tokens and the proto cores You would think that they are real currency, the way people act, man. I swear, you'd honestly think like, oh my God, this must be connected to this person's account. They're taking this. Yeah, they don't get it, man. They don't get it, bro. Ugh. It's always something, man. Just give me one moment here. I think we're still waiting on one to get here.
We let Forkful save us time and money with nutritious meals delivered straight to our door. It takes only 2 minutes to heat up, no preservatives, and no seed oils.
They actually taste like restaurant quality food. That means I actually look forward to every meal.
These are all natural, preservative-free meals with no artificial additives.
So let Forkful take cooking and groceries off your plate.
Join the thousands that trust Forkful today.
I don't know who we're gonna pick up. Oh, I did say I was gonna shoot an invite out. How are we gonna get over here, man? Not a whole lot of people to choose from, that's for sure. Oh, he's in the full group already. Pickens is slim. Shout out to B, Gunner's hardcore character. Now that's something you don't see a lot of. It's been a while since I played with my hardcore character as well. I hope he did. No, he didn't start it, I don't think. Hopefully all you agents had a good weekend, man. It's time for another week.
You are now group leader.
What are we doing here, man? I just paid, bro. What are we? Now, gang, I just ran that last 10. Even though I got DC, them was my tokens. I just ran the last ones. Hey, Killin, you trying to farm this DCD, bro?
Yeah, let's go.
Is you good with swapping the host?
Hell no. The hut? On
So
tens?
yeah, absolutely. So basically, how we do that is we take turns. After every completion, we swap the
Yeah, I know,
host.
but I'm a little. Oh, you have a nice Helix bill. Okay. Yeah, no, I just have that trust issue. You know what I mean?
Bro, this is all we do is
Y'all
run
been
tens,
playing all
gang.
together tonight,
Y-
all night?
You know me from DZ, gang.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
I do, I
mean,
do.
yeah.
I
So
just
I
don't know
mean,
these dudes, so I didn't
yeah,
know if
yeah.
you
They're
knew.
solid, bro. They're solid. I know their
Okay.
shade tech levels is low, but I'm telling you, they're capable. They've been running
What's
tens
this
with me.
breaking point? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
just ran a 10. I'm
I'll
gonna
do it.
give
I'll
it.
do it, bro.
Okay. No, no,
I heard what you said.
no. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about right away. I wouldn't do that to you. I don't do that to people who just join, make them host right away. But I know you pretty solid. So if you wanted to farm with us, you welcome
Yeah,
to
yeah.
stay. And what we do is we just rotate the host after every completion, bro. That's it. We're not trying to extort anybody. We just want it to be fair, so everybody gets some tokens. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll
I'm
run
down.
this a few times. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. It's on you, Tajarian. Hopefully we get some good loot. Let's go. So yeah, maybe as a Dark Zone player that I recognize, we fight all the time. You heard him say he recognizes me, um, and I recognize him too, man. I mean, we've had many fights in DZ. Um, as far as I know, it's pretty solid. Well, we're not gonna talk about DZ. We're out here doing escalation. Um, so just try to make the best of it. Now, you see how we was able to sit there and have a civilized conversation, bro, about swapping hosts, making sure everybody gets some tokens. That's what it comes down to, man. You see, I started off the stream paying. I don't have an issue, and I wanted to let him know, like, hey, no, I'm not trying to extort you, bro. I'm not trying to sit, And that's another thing. If it's three of you in a group and one person joins, don't try to make that person the host right off the bat, man. That's kind of crazy, man. The reason I like to do it this way, because it lets the new person, first of all, see that these guys, include myself, that we are all capable of completing the content, and then they won't have an issue, in most cases, of being hosts, because they're like, oh, okay, these guys can get it done. I can stay here, especially if the loot is good. Oh, I can stay here. I can get some items, things that I may want, and everyone can sit there and get a decent amount of damn tokens. That's what it's about. Oh, watch out, Mo.
An agent
Oof.
needs assistance.
That's what it's about. So hopefully you guys witness that, man. And again, our clans and communities are rivals in Dark Zone. And I've played escalations with people who I've went at it with in Dark Zone PvP and came out here and was able to succeed in whatever objective that was currently ahead of us. So I mean that's pretty cool too, man. You run into all types of people in escalation. Um, I don't have any personal quarrels with maybe. So again, you get a team that can successfully complete the content. Swap hosts, man. Every completion, you swap host, and you didn't have to do that. You swap hosts, and then you keep moving. You saw Shindy went first. I went second. Tigerian's third. And after that, maybe he's the newest person coming on. So again, I didn't feel comfortable with saying, yeah, we're going to make you pay. And honestly, I've had some rivals in Dark Zone PvP try to do that to me. I was the last man to join the group, and the first thing they say is triple T you pay. It's like, bro, no, I'm not doing that, man. Absolutely not. Now, if you guys just pulled up and you wanna hear what it sounds like to be civil and show some sportsmanship and see how well that worked out, take the stream back and listen to the conversation that I had with Maybe, and you'll see that if you're just civil, man, and you just do things the right way, you know what I mean? Like they say, you catch more fucking bees with honey than you do with vinegar. Yeah, I think that's how that shit goes. If not, oh well, you get the point. You know what I mean? And again, this is what I was. Oh man, I shouldn't have just ran up there. But this is what I was trying to tell you guys when it comes to us governing ourselves. Again, I don't think that we should have to do that. It's unfortunate that we do, but this is where we are right now. This is what we must do. So, um, you know, hopefully you guys pick up what I'm putting down, and it will catch fire. You know what I mean? More players will do this, at least until a fix is put into the game. You know, they put a fix in the game, we don't have to worry about this. But as it stands today, and how it's been over the last, ooh, nice. I needed a holster. That's just where we're at. We gotta hold each other accountable, try to show some respect and sportsmanship, and you know what? If you do that, you'll probably have a much better time. You'll have more luck with running with decent people. And you know, again, if everyone's getting tokens, everyone's getting protos, there's nothing to bitch, moan, and complain about. You know what I mean? But you got some people who just really just jump in and out of groups all night, every day, and they've been doing this for months. It's coming up on 2-3 months now, at least. I don't know exactly when Escalation came out because I didn't play it because it was a nightmare when they released it. And unfortunately, it's still not as smooth as it could be. So hopefully we'll get there soon enough, you know. And then it's another thing too. We can only hold 999. So if you're at 700 plus, or you're at 990, why are you being so stingy with your tokens? I don't get it. Rotate those hosts, agents. Treat each other with some damn respect and integrity. And I guarantee you, your experience will be a hell of a lot better. The last thing I want to do is walk in front of my DPS guys, get in their lineup. Oh, now I put a heal down. That is insane. That is insane. Oh my God. He's coming this way. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if this has been ringing true with a lot of you agents as you begin to get more and more prototype, but are you guys not even looking at the high ends and the regular gear sets? Like, I see a yellow or a green piece, especially when we're farming proto, and I don't give a damn what it is. It's getting deconstructed. It's getting deconstructed, man. Absolutely. Shout out to Rum, man. Long time no see. Good friend and ally of mine. Known Rum for some years, man. Shout out Rum. Veteran Triple T member. Put a lot of belt to a lot of asses in DZ, man. But absolutely, brother. I'm still out here fighting a good fight. Trying to hang in there. And, you know, combat all these issues that we're having with the community, man. You probably recognize one of these names that's in the group. Like, what are you doing playing with Maybe? And he was just matchmaking. Matchmaking and ended up in the group with us. And I believe he said he's down to swap host. We're just sitting here talking about these headaches with escalation, man. It's just, you know, it's a new mode. You got new, stronger gear. Everybody's hunting for this, you know, newer and stronger gear. And while hunting for the newer and stronger gear, you got agents trying to exploit certain mechanics within the game, extort other agents for certain things in the game. It's just crazy, man. Again, I've never seen it like this. This is definitely something new, something different. But again, even though a lot of us hail from the PvP side of things, we've got enough agents on the PvE side that, yeah, man. Shit, it's been a while since we've seen you on, so certainly not surprised that you haven't seen it. So try to get your hands on some of this proto, man. Higher rolls. Can I pull out my fucking skill? What was that? Higher rolls, and they also come with augments. I believe there's like 10 different augments currently in the game. Not sure if they're going to bring more or if what we've got is pretty much what it's going to be. But yeah, these augments are basically like talents. So, and you can stack them on all 9 pieces of your gear.
Serious trauma
You know,
detected.
your 6-piece, primary, secondary, and sidearm. If you guys just pulled up, smash that thumbs up. So I mean, I can show you a little bit more about, you know, certain things with the proto when we get through this here. But yeah, basically, what a lot of people are saying is it's basically like your level 50. It's your in-game gear that pretty much outperforms anything that we've previously had in the game, right? So any type of high-end or green set that's in the game, prototype's going to be stronger. It's going to have higher rolls. For example, your crit hit damage on a regular high-end piece of gear is 12%. On prototype, it's 18%. On a regular piece of gear at level 40, max crit hit chance is 6%. On proto, it's 9%. So again, these are some of the values that I'm talking about that have been increased. And from what I've been told, it's something that's supposed to be utilized and used throughout the game, because initially I believe the way they had it, oh boy, you're going down, I knew it. Uh-oh. Yeah, see the sniper shooting those damn explosive bow and arrows? Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. Now, it looks like all my team members is on cooldown. So I'll overcharge just real quick. Get everybody's hives back. And that's another thing that we discussed in previous streams, and we can even... Damn. Just got their hives back. I know a lot of people have been, you know, super emotional about, you know, what's better, Birdie backpack or BTSU gloves. Honestly, they both can get the job done, man. I mean, I believe, you know, BTSU gloves are probably more beneficial for DC missions, and the Birdie may be more beneficial for the New York missions. And the reason I say that is I believe New York missions are more difficult. People go down more, so that revive time being, you know, increased heavily for using that Birdie is probably going to be more beneficial than... But again, you could argue, I could argue that, you know, me keeping heals up at all time and me being able to put us into overcharge and getting their skills back, I could argue, I was going to do it again, but I'm on cooldown. I could honestly argue that that's just as good, if not better. So, you know, anybody that's running Birdie, if you're running Birdie, that's fine. If you're running BTSU, that's fine. They're both very similar play styles, but again, I could argue both cases pretty effectively why you would use one or the other. So, I mean, me personally, I prefer BTSU over Birdie. Again, just because that ability to get everyone's skills back. Oh my God, get everyone's skills back is important. Damn it. What's going on there?
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Whew.
Definitely is the head of the outcasts. If she's an asymptomatic carrier, there's an endless supply of the virus
Excuse
to
me.
play with.
Yeah, BTSUs are nice, man. But again, yeah, and honestly, I do have a horror story time with Dom, real quick. This one won't be long. So I was in a group, and one of the guys had asked me about the exotic backpack, bro. And I told him that I prefer to use the BTSUs. Long story short, do you know this nerd kicked me? Like, I'm like, this guy has no idea what type of player I am, bro. Like, I could easily complete any content in this game, PvE and or anything else. You know what I mean? And I was like, bro, I don't think I've ever been kicked because of a build or what I wasn't willing to put on. I don't think that's ever happened. Um, but maybe these guys want me. Maybe they're always on the ground. So they feel that the only way they can complete this content is by having somebody run the exotic backpack. I don't know, but I thought that was crazy. Because if you guys have ever seen my healing build, you know it's official. You know it's super official. Yeah, bro, for a build, man. I mean, I found it funny. I didn't take it personal. I laughed about it, but it's just like, this is what people are doing? Oh, shit. Come on, reload. Gonna put some status on him again. Drop that heal just in time. Let's go. Look at that. Heal on point. One of the best healers of the game, bro. Like, just to be able to heal and I play super aggressive, even with the healer build. You guys saw me run up on multiple chunkers, bro. This is tier 10. These NPCs have an extra 800% armor and health, bro. Look at that. Heals on point, bro. Stop it. Oh. Oh, shit. Alright. I'm gonna get the revive in hopes that I get some cover fire here.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh no. Oh no. If you know, you know. That's crazy. It's making them pick up the agent that's unconscious. Mo's like, I gotta get down up ASAP. No, Mo, don't worry about it. I got him. Oh, extra damage. Yes, absolutely. 500% extra damage on tier 9 and 10, bro. The only difference between 9 and 10, for those of you who don't know, is the amount of armor and health they have. Tier 9, they hit just as fucking hard, man. They hit just as hard. They're just a little bit more tanky on 10, bro. So I tell people all the time, if you can do a tier 9 or you're doing 8s and 9s, you can do a tier 10, man. You can do a tier 10, absolutely. He only made it to level 2. Shout out to Gabe, man. Y'all just pulled up, smash that thumbs up. Help the channel push this shit out into the algorithm. Bring some awareness, man, because we don't just talk shit about, you know, Div or what they don't do. It's a lot of things they do well. That's why a lot of us are still playing year 6. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things that this game has going for itself. Some things are a bit stagnant. Some things kind of need to be taken back to the drawing board. But I believe everybody that currently plays Div is a huge fan of the game and or franchise, man. You know what I mean? Playing, you know what? Don't worry about it, man. You'll get there. Gabe says, I completed tier 2. Hey, man, you got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? You got to start somewhere. We all did. We all did, brother. Oh, that damn NPC just healed up. Oh, we got 2 hives down? Okay.
Depth transfer completed.
Nice. Let's go. And again, typically when I run DCD on tier 10, it takes about 14 minutes. Now, if you're playing with a group that you're not used to playing with, that 14 minutes can turn into 20, 25 minutes, man. You know what I mean? But the way I look at it,
Clear to get out of there.
you know, if that means that I have to turn down my level of aggression so we can complete the content, then I'm going to do that. So if that means us taking an extra 5 or 10 minutes, then we're going to do that. As opposed to trying to go out here and then get wiped because, you know, everybody wants to be John Wick or turn into Rambo. I mean, sometimes you can do it and get away with it, but there's other instances where your team needs you to play a different role, you know.
Here they come. Be careful.
Oh, absolutely, man. There's a lot of people who don't want to go through the grind. You know what I mean? A lot of people. But you know what? If their work ethic isn't very good, what do you think the results is going to be in game? It's probably not going to be the best. You understand? This goes for PvE and PvP, bro. It goes for both. You know. Anti-cheat is about to be brought into the game. A system to detect lag switching. System to detect other devices being used. We've been waiting on this. A lot of us actually since Div 1, because supposedly there was a system in game, but I don't think any of us believed that there was an anti-cheat system in the game. I don't think any of us have ever believed that. You know.
Agent down.
Look at that heel on time. On time. And some of the concerns that the agent was saying, our DZ4 here, like he was concerned. That's another reason why if you're in a 3-man and you get a 4th, showing that new agent that, hey man, we can go out here and do this. Not to say that we had to, because we have the majority. I mean, we could have just kicked them. But you'd have to have that conversation with the next agent, you know what I mean? So at least if we get to the point where, you know, we can farm protos, we can farm tokens, we can farm all these things effectively, and all we're doing is just swapping hosts after every completion, there's not a whole lot of room for anybody to complain, man, you know?
An agent needs assistance.
I got you, man. And I'm going to put us in an overdrive and get all my teammates their hives back. Look at that, 609,000. Tell me a skill build that hits for 609K. I'd love to hear about it, bro. I'd love, oh, I forgot they do come out of that little side truck. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love for your favorite content creator and or streamer, agent period, to say, I've got a healing build that's putting out over 500,000 in heals before any buffs, you understand? So this is before Reformation and any of the other procs that I get. I would love to see. That's a pretty decent holster. I'd love to see it, man. You guys saw those numbers? Over 600K? Oh, it's a healing build? I have no damage brand sets in this game. Meaning there's no Grupo, there's no Walker, there's no Fenris, there's no Badger, there's no Petrov, there's no contractors, there's no, everything on this build is associated with healing. And I can hit up to 600. I can hit up to 600, bro. You understand? That is crazy, man. Now you guys see this build in action, bro. That right there deserves a like from everybody in attendance, man. That is absolutely insane. You guys know how I feel about the builds in Div. I've got about 60 plus. 60 plus builds, man. And I'm going to tell you, there's not a whole lot of... there's not a whole lot of builds that I know where you're getting that much in healing and skill efficiency, and you're able to hit at 600k. Up to. Now, I'm not saying every bullet I fire is 600k. I'm not going to mislead you guys, but up to 600k in damage. Yeesh. And you know what? I'll probably do a build breakdown for you guys, too, because I did do the Refactor build breakdown. A lot of you guys like that. I got a few other things that we kind of been cooking up, and a lot of my builds were already strong, but they've just gotten stronger, pretty much. Hope they've gotten a lot stronger. Guys liking a new mask? I think it's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, you see my boy, he's got the purple one. Now the purple one's for sale. I'm glad the red one was free, because I do think, despite if there was a red suit like the purple one, that'd be pretty dope too. I'd like it. But just as far as the mask is concerned, I like the red one a little better. Long story short. Should I go have enough room to pick shit up in a minute? And again, when you guys are doing DCD, you can easily go, this is the right side that we're on. That left side is pretty sweet too, man. That's where I'm pointing. Over there in that corner, that's a nice spot to camp as well. It's better than trying to camp that area by that fence over there. I'd either go left side or right side, because you can hit more targets. It's better cover. That insta heal, you go from damn near deed to full health and armor. Let's go. And sometimes you'll see this too with people. After you've run a mission a few amount of times, people begin to get comfy and they're doing their 1-2, and that's fine. You'll have that when you got people trying to figure out people's strengths, what works and damn it, what doesn't, you know.
Agent down.
Can I? Yeesh. Some more gloves? What we got? Palisade. 146. We got a lot of protos. I think when we came here, we were at like 127, 128. We're almost at 150. Sheesh.
Active terminal detected.
See if you can hook Isaac into that terminal and get us some intel.
Connection established. DCD data stream enabled.
Alright, let's see. There's an active lab on the north side close to you. Your first priority should be to shut that down.
Now that other dude that we had, Anthony, I don't think he was as strong as a player as our fourth here, so we are getting through this a little bit faster.
Looks like the best way to take the lab
A little less
offline is
effort
the
being applied.
protocol.
And we're zipping through it as we should.
Everything gets sterilized.
Isaac's not detecting the gas needed for the decom process. They must have disabled the line.
Hit the main fuel line in the basement. That should get it flowing again.
Not the main fuel line.
Open the fuel line. That should give the decom protocol enough gas to run.
And usually this left side is best area. Now this is probably one of the most difficult parts of this particular mission, in my opinion. So I think if you can get through this part pretty comfortably, you're in pretty good shape. First part can be tough for some agents as well, but I've seen a lot of stacks get wiped in this room, especially if they run all over the place and then they start pouring out of that door and that door. You get caught in the wrong spot. Or if they got ammo boxes, special ammo boxes anywhere over there, which they do drop all the time, by the way. So you guys out there running them exotic gloves, looking for that 35% amplified damage, and you're wondering why it's not happening, well, it's not happening because you're not destroying those turrets. I got you. See? Look at them dropping a box. I just showed you guys. That they drop boxes on that side. And a lot of people don't understand that if those boxes is up and you're trying to engage these other tiers, you ain't getting that 35% amplified damage until all those boxes and turrets that they put out is destroyed. Especially engineers. They're really annoying, man. Yeah. Man, shout out to Nathan, man. Yeah, we are live in the building. Back at it again. You know what I mean? It's been a while, man. You know, we haven't streamed. I think it's been over a week. Definitely need to get back into the swing of things. Oh, I'm disrupted.
System back online.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh,
Agent incapacitated.
hey, shout out to Nathan. I do remember, hey, Nathan, I remember when you joined the family, man. I remember that. Neither one of them heals hit him? That's crazy. He's in the heal. They really need to fix that, man. They need to fix that. If there's an object around where your teammate is, they should still get the heal. Doorways and all other objects that they have stop and prevent your teammates from getting hit. That would be a nice quality of life change that I don't hear many people complaining about. We all know it exists, but I don't hear many people speaking on skills inaccurately working when teammates are within range. I don't really hear that.
Vital signs critical.
Give me the Bruce Lee kick, bison kick. Well, that's a Liu Kang. Hit me with the Liu Kang bison kick, bro. Yeah, but Nathan, you're absolutely right, man. I need to get back on it, man. Start streaming. I haven't been playing this much. The weekend was crazy. You know, then we just had Memorial Day, and, you know, that can be tough for some of us, you know. Life gets us busy, man, but we got to shake it off and get out here and do what we got to do, man. So I appreciate you for appreciating me and noticing the fact that Dom has not been streaming. He's got to get back on it. Absolutely. You couldn't have been more right, man.
Virus samples detected.
From the favorites. Okay, okay. Now, I was talking to a few other agents in regards to, and this is for anybody who is interested in Proto stuff. They're supposed to be bringing Recount to Proto before Season 3. So, basically what that could mean is that we may not be getting the Recal station until the end of the summer. Oof. Wi-Fi went out. I hate that, man. You know, it's amazing when technology works well as it's intended to. Sucks when it doesn't, right? I was gonna put us in overdrive, but everyone's got their hive, so we don't need to do that.
I guess you could call that clean.
We got about a little over an hour before the loot changes, man. We'll let you guys know what that's looking like. You know, for all you night owl agents out here. Trying to see, look, he's trying to drop a box. So you got the good shit and it's still not working as intended. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But I feel your pain. I too have experienced, I think we've all experienced, and then you know what's crazy is when you lose signal, because not only do you have to worry about your internet working and functioning properly, but you got to worry about Division servers functioning and working properly, which in a lot of instances, that ain't the case. We all know that, man. I mean, I've been streaming Div for what, 7, maybe 8 years? I got some clips from Div 1, but I don't have any streams from Div 1, man, which is why I put so much emphasis and effort into covering different things on this game. I saw that. Man, they're not good, bro. They need a little bit of love, because there's a lot of times... Oh, multiple suiciders. Multiple. Yeah, you're just at the mercy of technology. Whether it's on their end, it's on our end. Oh man.
Agent down.
And a lot of people just don't give the Scorpio its love. I hear a lot of people talking about sweet dreams. I hear a lot of people talking about, you know, a lot of other shotties. I don't hear too many people giving the Scorpio its due diligence, man. I appreciate you, Nathan. I appreciate you, brother. I mean, and you know what? I try to share that, by the way. You know, things that I've learned, things that I've picked up, even experiences in the game, bro. Like I told you guys, I haven't been messing around with escalation that much, but, you know, even people have told me, damn, Dom, for you to only be playing escalation for a fraction, under half of the time that it's been out, and for you to come out here and, Brother Nate, all right, Brother Nate, people said for me to even have played this game for, you know, literally this game mode for half of its life cycle and be able to have such a clear understanding of what's going on, whether that be, you know, team chemistry, team synergy, or just overall tactics, to completing the objectives at hand. I'm not saying I'm the best division player, man. It's just I like to do what makes sense. I'm a tactical player. I love the genre, the storyline, the lore of Div 2, and I try to share that with other agents. You know what I mean? And everybody who's joined the family recently, 223 Gaming, man, we're gonna pick up right where we left off. We're gonna hold tight. You understand? Survive until Div 3 hits the shelves. But until then, we will master any and everything Div 2 related. You understand? Oh, fire bullets.
Serious trauma detected.
So, somebody's probably has a special ammo box on the ground because, oh man. Somebody's got a special ammo box on the ground, I reckon. Because all these NPCs in here have incendiary rounds.
Emmeline's the head of the outcasts. If she's an asymptomatic carrier, they've got an endless supply of the virus to play with.
What we got here? Ooh, double crit. Okay, I'll take them.
Recover everything you can on broad spectrum antivirus.
Absolutely. You know what you know what I've been thinking about? I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make a new rifle build. And it's been a. Did you see that? Hey, brother Nate, did you see that, man? Oh my gosh. That's that tier 10 loot, man. That's that tier 10 loot. See, I haven't shown you guys what I've been working on, man. I've got, I'm gonna say about 6 proto builds that are completely done, and I'm in. Yeah, almost got, absolutely. You ain't gonna need much optimization for that, bro. I promise you that much. But I've got about 6 prototype builds, and I'm in the process of working on like 3 more. So I got some really nifty things, man. If you guys have been on the channel for a while, you know my Indomitable Tank build, which is the strongest region build in the game. That build is even stronger now, man. Yeesh. That build is stronger now. You reroll augments? Yeah, bro, you know what? I've got a few pieces that are at 25. That is ridiculous, man. I'm not gonna lie. It shouldn't be that high. And granted, for those of us... Oh man, I'll show you guys a few things that we got going on, man. I got some triple god roll items as well. Oh man, bro, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna put you on, brother Nate. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna put you on. I want to show you guys, like, see, because I haven't been streaming, bro, I haven't been able to share these experiences with you guys. But I tell you what, we're gonna get into it, man. We'll talk about gear. We're gonna talk about weapons. Oh,
Agent down.
get up, buddy. Get up. Alright, let's get this chunk out of the way first. Put some status on him. Now he's got all the status on him now. Yeah, chungas don't stand a chance, man, when it comes to Scorpio. Because you guys got to understand, after you hit them the 6th or 7th time with Scorpio, they take amplified damage from all sources, bro. All sources. Barbecue chicken and jalapeno hoagie. That's what's up, man. I tell you what, that's a lot better than what I'm gonna be eating, man. I'm just gonna have a.
Data transfer initiated.
Damn, I wish they didn't do that, but that's cool. Don't worry about it. I'm just having a frozen pizza. You talking about barbecue hoagies and whatnot, man? And see, sometimes I play aggressive, so you see how I had to pick the hive up and move it back. You know, I've played in runs where me and the team, we actually camp right out here where they're coming out at. You know what I mean? But again, this is also why I told you guys, you got to play to your team, man. You know what I mean? And again, I don't mind playing a little bit more cautious to people who may not be as aggressive. That's fine. You know, oh, here they comes. I think this is the last wave. I'd rather it take longer, a few minutes longer, for me to complete an activity than for me to go out here and wipe consecutive times because we don't want to work together and we just want to go. I mean, if you want to do that, you might as well just solo it, man. This ain't bad either. Guys, these rolls aren't bad tonight, man. I don't know if you guys are out here doing any farming, but these rolls really aren't that bad. I'm not gonna keep that holster because I've got quite a few already.
Suggesting egress through the courtyard to avoid getting boxed in.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And you know what? That's just like when I joined this group. One of the first things Mo asked me, he was like, Dom, do you want to run damage? With me, I'll run damage or healer. And I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more. Here's a free nugget. To be successful in escalation, you need 2 builds.
Be careful.
Okay? 2 builds. 1 damage build, right? And or a healing build. Now, there are other builds that work. There are other builds you can use. But I guarantee you, tipping scales or striker with a healing build, I would prefer future initiative. But you can go measured assembly, and you can probably go refactor. But refactor shines the best for tier 6 and under. When you get to the higher tiers and people, I've done a tier 10 with refactor. Yes, I have too. I'm not saying you can't, but I'm just saying it's much more valuable to your team if you guys have a full-fledged healer, that being measured assembly or future initiative. Future initiative is just goated because you're given, first of all your teammates are literally shooting millions. My damage builds, I'm hitting for over 3 million, bro. And I've got clips to prove it. You're not really hitting at 3 mil. Yes, I am, bro. I'm hitting at 3 mil on my damage builds, up to 3 mil. Hey, you had to roast them in the chat, man. Yeah, sometimes you gotta let them know, man. You gotta let them know. They don't want to listen, so you got to show them, bro. You got to show them. And that's typically what we do. That's what we do. No, because you got to understand with future initiative, you're buffing your teammates 25% damage output, bro. I mean, these guys are already hitting, even if their builds is not hitting as hard as my damage build. Let's say their builds is only hitting for like 1 million or 1.5, right? They're hitting for 1.5. I'm giving them another 25% damage, bro. That's an extra 700,000 damage that they are able to produce while having one of the best healing builds in the game. Shout out to Middleton. What's up, vendor? Haven't seen you in a while. Pull up a chair and kick your feet up, man. It's time to learn a few things about this escalation. We out here getting it on. But again, an extra 700,000 damage I'm able to give my teammates. And again, that's assuming that they're not hitting for 3 mil. If they're hitting for 3 million, that number is a lot higher. Yeah, that 700K is a million. Just under a million. You know what I mean? It's a little late for us to be talking numbers and percentages, but you know, the proof is in the pudding, man. Oh. You escalation pro? Okay. That's what I'm talking about. He says he's a pro. Shout out Middleton. He's a pro. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to see. I've been around a lot of agents, especially them agents that's high shade tech, man. You know, everybody knows what I'm talking about. Some of you agents out there, 20, 30,000, can't tell them nothing, man. I appreciate you, Sanders. Appreciate you. No, actually, I don't have Birdie, and we kind of touched on this earlier. I prefer BTSU over Birdie. I honestly do. I know the community is at odds. You got half, you know. Oh, this is trash anyway. You got people, you know, saying, you know, Birdie is the way to go. You got people saying BTSU. I could argue both, man. I could honestly speaking, I could argue both. You know, from my experiences, I think Birdie is probably more effective for New York missions. New York missions are harder, people go down more. So obviously the revive is going to be more beneficial because you're picking people up more. However, you're not going to be able to have the hive ability that you have. You're not going to be able to, you know, get your teammates' skills back instantly. When my teammates go down, I can put us in overdrive and get their hives back immediately. That's crucial, man. That to me, that's more important than just picking someone up. You know, my opinion. And you see what we're doing here? We're just swapping hosts, bro. If you guys just pulled up, smash that thumbs up. Appreciate the love and support, man. We're back at it. It's been a little over a week since we've been out here, able to stream and, you know, show you guys a... No, I said maybe, not me. I was already host. I'm next. See, so it looks like right now. Okay, so guys, check this out. You remember I told you guys I got some gnarly weapons, right? I got some crazy things. Okay, now this is from my brother Nathan, bro. Because I told Nate I wanted to show him like one of my prize pieces, bro. Check this out. Oh my God. A lot of stuff going on here. So we got headshot and chance. Alright, so we'll put this up. We'll put that up. I didn't forget about you, bro. I didn't forget about you, so check this out. I want you guys to take a long look at the screen right now, bro. This is my most prized piece. Would you look at this? Everyday carrier, triple god roll prototype, bro. Just, my God, man. Oh my God, man. That right there deserves a like from everybody in attendance, man. That's just so fucking beautiful. Every line filled all the way up. Yeah! I told y'all, man, we've been working, bro. I haven't been on that much, but when I have been, we've been able to do some things, man. Absolutely. Damn, I'm at 450. Yikes. Bro, it's tough. It's tough getting anything triple guy roll prototype, man. It's not easy at all, man. At all. Should I'll keep this one. I'll get rid of that one. It's tough, bro. And I'm literally running out of space. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just pay for the 10-year anniversary, man. It's $10. I'm gonna go ahead and pay for it because honestly, I need those extra 50 slots, bro. I really, really do. I really, really need them extra 50 slots, man. If I didn't have 60 plus builds, I wouldn't need it. I could give a damn, but oof, look at this. Oh my god. Double God, bro. Let's go, man. Sheesh. I mean, need I say more? We out here getting it, man. I might just keep this one on. This one's a little better. And this is what we do, man. We get out and put a pounding on the servers, man. Yeah, when they bring optimization and recal to Proto, that's going to make a lot of things a lot better for a lot of us. You understand? Oh my god. Yeah, I had to, hey, brother Nate, I had to show you that, man. I had to show all you guys that's like, and that's on my Indomitable tank build, bro. Which, again, if you've been around, you know, bro. It's one of our most popular PvP builds in the game. By far the best region build in the game. And yes, I do have headshot regen as well. I call it the Noodle Knocker. It's a regen headshot build. And again, I've never seen anybody with an exact replica. Some people were close. I've seen a lot of headshot regen builds where they might be 1 to 2 pieces off. And there's a reason I never released that build, man. There's a reason. And I know it's not out there because I've never seen anyone with it. I've seen people, again, very close. They might be a piece, 1 piece off. Like, you know what? You're really close, but you're not quite there. You're really close, though, man. But again, there's no right or wrong. Well, yeah, there is a right and wrong way how to make a build in Div. But there's more than one way to skin a cat, so to speak. So just because you have a build and it's not the most optimized, or you don't have the most, if it works for you, it works for you, man. You know what I mean? But I put builds out to help people who may not be as knowledged on some of the brand sets and or gear sets, you know. Alright, I think we should be straight. Oh yeah, my fucking stash is full. Not excited about that, man. Not excited about my stash being full, because that means that once we get these next 24, 25 pieces, I'm not gonna have any. I've got too many prototypes, man. Like, I've got so many protos, it's not even funny. And you see, we ain't running nothing but 10s. Oh, I got the wrong build on. Oh. Oh. Hey, did you guys see that, bro? I had to. Oh my god. That was, imagine if I would have, that was a PvP build, by the way, bro. That's a spotter build. Mo, behind you, brother. That's a spotter build designed for PvP Dark Zone, bro. If I would have came out here with that build on, it would have been over. I don't know why we're camping this area. This is really not the smartest area to camp, but I'm with whatever, bro. You know what I mean? As a healer, my main job is to make sure that everyone's healed up, their skills are ready. So if they want to camp in a place I don't traditionally camp, I'm not going to run off by myself and try to... You're a healer, bro. Again, just because I can hit up to 600k doesn't mean that I should be out here trying to be John Wick. You know what I mean? It's not what that means. Now, if I was running damage, you know, you're a little bit more free to just move around and kind of do your thing. Sometimes we'll have a guy in that far left corner, sometimes want to be over here. And then again, the remaining one or two guys may be somewhere in this area. Just depends. But the reason I don't like camping this middle area is because you don't really have the best angle to shoot shit, to be honest. You just don't. You should be in that far left corner or this far right corner. Those are going to be... You see now? Oh.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Whew. And then it kind of does make things a little bit more difficult when, you know, your team is playing a little bit more aggressive because they're not all in the same location. So this requires you to move around. I prefer there to be at least 2-1 when I'm running damage. Or I'm running healer, I should say. And 2-1 basically means 2 people in one location. You might have one kind of off to the side. The other 2 are drawing most of the aggro. The other one is kind of considered a flanker. Doesn't have much ag. He can really line his shots and just really knock shit down, most shit down. That strategy I find works really well. It's also not a bad idea to have all 3 people in close proximity. So if you do run out of one heal, you'll easily be able to heal the remaining people with your other skill. I remember one of my buddies the other day, he had a healing build, but he was using the hive and snare. And at first, and see, this is why I say there's more than one way to skin a cat. Most people at first glance would have been like, get the fuck out of here. We want you to run double heal. Honestly, we ran it because the guy I'm talking about, he's a skilled agent. He knows what he's doing for the most part. And, you know, we went out there and he had on a healing hive with ensnare. And he was just clutch with the ensnare, man. You know what I mean? It was like, I bullshit you not. We all looked at him like he was crazy, like, but we gave it a go. And again, this is why I tell people, man, there's more than one way to skin a cat. I've seen some pretty crazy strats and builds that are, you know, different. And you can get away with running, you know, unorthodox builds for like tier 5, 6 on down. But when you get into higher tiers, you know, you really want to see people running more striker, tip and scale, something where they have sustained damage and they're just able to, I mean, it's just really hard to compete with those 2 builds. Any high-end build is just not going to output that kind of damage. You know, you can get some where you're hitting, you know, maybe a million, a little over a million, but unless you're running something with some crazy headshot and determined, you're just not going to get those crazy numbers. But I'm going to put it to the test because, again, I've been getting a lot more proto builds and a lot more proto gear. So I'm definitely going to get out in the lab and kind of see. Because, again, there are new... Oh, getting shot in the back. There you are. Alright, let me go ahead and push here. There. There's quite a few of you over here. Oof.
Agent down.
Shot him in the ass. Should be the last. No. Should be one more wave. I think it's the last one over there. Should be one more wave after that. Damn machine gunners.
Serious trauma detected.
Sheesh. And he's got incendiary rounds. That's always fun. Let's go. Easy peasy.
The decontamination protocol can be initiated.
You know what? I got so many ACRs, man. I know you guys are like, yo, you shouldn't crush that. Yeah, but bro, I don't know why. They dropped me so many ACRs, way more than what I'd like. You know, there's other ARs I've never even seen prototype. You know, but they give me a lot of fouls. They give me, I think I got one AKM. It's actually pretty nice, pretty dope. But there's a lot of ones that I like to use. Particularly like M4, C7, maybe a few other named ones as well. But I don't see the variety. And when we had ARs, I farmed the shit out of ARs. Let's go. Is that 3 protos in here? One disappeared. I should have 3. Oh, that's crazy. I should have 3 protos in here. One of the drops disappeared. You know, somebody said that to me the other day. There was I don't know what mission we were playing, but oof. I'm not a big fan of urban. Someone said the other day we were playing with they had a stack of protos. I don't know if it was a double row or a single row, but it had disappeared. It should have been 3.
I guess you could call that clean.
That's super strange. Oh, this one's not bad. Nobody wants it. Honestly, I already have a UM. The UMP is definitely not my favorite. I'm not keen on using UMP. It's just not one of my favorite SMGs.
Should be able to access the morgue at the far end of the West Wing construction site.
It doesn't matter which variant it is. I just, you know, certain games, it's just certain weapons, like I don't know. They don't perform all that well for whatever reason. Or maybe you just don't like them. Maybe it could be the handling. It could be weapon attachments. It could be quite a few things that makes you like or dislike a weapon. But I'm just not a fan of the UMP at all. But that was a very kind gesture. I'll make sure I drop something. Game's pretty cool. You don't mind dropping items for agents. I've seen them do it plenty of times. Guess I kind of should ask anybody if they're looking for something. I believe we should have a full set. Alright. Back down the stairs you go. Oh. Oh, no way. No. I'm crawling back, man. Oh, oh, man. Uh-oh. Bro, this might be our... Hold on. Hold on. We don't wanna jump the gun. Oh, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna go ahead and put us in overdrive. Overcharge, I'm sorry. He can throw his hive at him. Or just pick him up. Either or. Potato, potato.
An agent needs assistance.
The outcasts are using blood from an asymptomatic
I'm not gonna lie, that was nice recovering.
infected but doesn't show symptoms.
Ooh, I got a double proto drop. Let's go. Now, come on, guys. Come on. What we see? Huh? What we seeing here, huh? I'll take it. And I already have a Sokolov with Obliterate, but it ain't this damn bad. This is terrible. Speaking of Sokolov, I think we had Sokolov like 2-3 days ago. I got some pretty nice pieces from that as well, man. Some nice pieces of Sokolov. So again, as time goes on and we begin to acquire more and more protos, you know what I mean? Yo, shout out right hand, man. Let's go. I'm just chilling, man. Out here knocking out this escalation. I ran into maybe out here. I was telling someone the other day, I was like, man, you know what? I run into a lot of Dark Zone players in escalation. Way more than what I thought there would be out here. You know, we all got those Dark Zone friends that they don't leave the Dark Zone. They're out there every day, all day. And like we used to tell our guys, bro, you know, in order to get the loot, man, you got to do the activities, whatever that may be. Whether it's a raid or an incursion or a fucking a finale at the end of a season, you know, you got to PvE to get the fucking loot. You can't get everything from Dark Zone. I mean, even though they say we can, but I mean, let's be honest. I've never seen an Eagle Bearer drop for me in Dark Zone. Now, I've got several hijacked extractions where I actually took a Ravenous from a player on several occasions, but I've never seen a Eagle Bearer drop, nor have I ever hijacked an extraction, and that was one of the prizes. So I thought that was kind of crazy. But the percentages are so low. If you're trying to get, you might as well just jump in one of those little discords. You know, get with somebody who does something like that, runs raids or whatever, and go from there, rather than trying to obtain it from DZ, because that's a 0.00001% chance. I mean, as much as I've been out there, I'm telling you guys I've never seen it. But then again, I don't do a lot of farming in Dark Zone, so let's not act like we're hitting landmarks. Oh, man. If you guys just pulled up, smash that thumbs up, man. You know what I'm saying? Support your boy. Support me supports the game. And if you are a Div 2 agent, why would you not want to do that?
System restored.
This guy's annoying. Keeps disrupting us. Bye-bye. Yeesh. Look at that. We got 3 stacks down. Now you guys see, the last room we was in, we had 3 stacks as well. And one of the motherfuckers disappeared. Now you see we got 3 down there again. Now when all this is over, I want to see nothing less than 3. I'd like to see 5, 6. think the most protos I've ever got in a room was like 8. 8 or 9. I got them. Yeah, I got like 8 or 9 proto drops in one room. But that's probably the highest. Now, my highest protos that I've ever gotten a mission might have been like 15, 16 drops, I'd say. But I've talked to agents who have told me they've gotten 25 plus. I think the most that I've ever heard, somebody that we know said they got like 32 or 33. Oh, there's another one. Okay, we got a few out there.
The DCD's data analysis lab is just ahead. See what data you can grab for Kelso.
Look at that, man. It's raining protos out here, man. Let's go. Oh, it's a double drop right here. Ooh. UZ with Unbreakable. We'll see what we can do about it, man. We'll see what we can do about it. China. I got some China light shit. That one might not be as good as my other ones. That's trash. Oh, I didn't. You know what? Honestly, I didn't know that one of those.
Transfer initiated.
Now watch this. Come on, man. You ain't getting me. Come on, man. Most people would have shitted all over themselves. Oh my God. They start. Oh my God. I don't worry about none of that, man. Let's go on. I'm still healing my teammates. I don't know how. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't.
Serious trauma detected.
Now that's fucked up. I got caught on the side of the fucking whatever the fuck. Someone throw me a hive. There we go. You know I'm good for it, and I'll get it right back. You know I'm good for it. No way. Alright, I'm gonna get more. Did you guys? My gosh.
Transfer completed.
Those suiciders, man. Oh, they was at my neck.
Clear to get out of there. The lab is
Let's
safe
go.
and destroyed. I don't think the outcasts are going to be able to do much else from here.
Thanks for getting me that data to play with.
Hostiles are moving to your position. Suggested
That's
egress
what
from
I'm
the
talking
courtyard
about.
to avoid getting boxed in.
We waiting on. Game looks a little pixelated in my opinion. My mask don't look as crisp. I don't know what's going on with the div servers, man. I never remembered us like having to log in and out of the game just to fix the pixelated issues. I don't remember that being a thing like year 1, year 2. I don't know. Just out there getting to it. So again, even though our runs are typically taking longer, this is a group that really don't play with each other. Again, one of them is a DZ rival for PvP, that being killing. But there's no toxic shit. Just like shout out to Vendor and Peak who pulled up. Other agents that we battle in DZ. You know, it's just good to see, you know, some of us in the community acting like we got fucking sense, you know. I got him. Get on your feet, Mo.
An agent needs assistance.
Uh-oh. Now, how did that not hit him? Come on, bro. We're talking about here. Oh, there's an EMP bot over here. Where is he at? Okay, they got him. Yeah.
Agent down.
Oh. Tajirian, go throw your hive on killing. The gang says, I'm gonna save my hive. And some people do that too. And there's a reason. It's not to be an asshole. It's just, you know, he's probably rocking a tier 0, and if he uses it, he's gonna be on cooldown. But again, you're playing with Dom, one of the best healers in the game, bro. You don't gotta worry about your skills being on cooldown when you're playing with me. Don't gotta worry about that, man. That amplified damage is tough. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really finding much luck when it comes to weapons though, man. What time is it? So we got 19 minutes. Now you see how I volunteered myself to host, man? You understand? When you with a decent group of agents, man, that's how it should be. You know. Well, how do I remember? Look, once out of every 4 runs, you should be the host. Okay, and then it rinses and repeats, and it's very simple. Now, if I can do this with people that I fight against in the dark zone, if we can come together and talk like we have since, then there's no reason for anybody else, PvE or PvP, not to be able to show the same sportsmanship and do the same damn thing. It's not tough, man. It's not tough. I'm gonna be honest.
You are now group leader.
It's not tough. It's typically what I'll do in some instances, especially after if, you know, you've got several runs and you're not on comms, ask your teammates, hey, are you guys ready? You know what I mean? Because sometimes what I've noticed is people, they'll leave, but they may not tell you. You know, you'll go over there, you'll start your 10, and then they leave without telling you, hey, this is my last run. And that can kind of make things a little tricky, especially if you don't got nobody else on to fill that spot. Putting that bank up. Oof. And we got enough for probably one more run here. Actually, by the time we finish this, the loot will have changed. And it will be on to whatever we have for the next 24 hours. Damn, I don't have the salute. And that's what it's about, man. Getting out here, having a good time. Sometimes that means being silly, and you know what I mean? Just break up the whole let's get straight to business. Everything is tense. It's like, man, you know, it's okay to laugh and have fun and do what you do. You understand? All right, so.
An agent needs
Oh
assistance.
man. Just because we the hero don't mean we can't kill shit. We kill shit too. It's just not our main priority. What we got here? Oof. Now this is a gun that don't get a lot of love. I fucks with the Negev. If you guys, somebody had asked me during one of the last streams, like what weapon was I using? Prototype Negev. It's pretty nice too. Alright. Oh, they shoot me through the fence? I think they are. Yeah, they are.
Serious trauma detected.
That damn purple was agged on several of us.
Active terminal detected.
See if you can hook Isaac into that terminal and get us some intel.
Yeah, those bullets that split. Bullets that follow you around the corner.
Connection established. DCD data stream enabled.
Alright, let's see what we've got. There's an active lab on the north side close to you. Your first priority should be to shut that down. Looks like the best way to take the lab offline is the decontamination protocol.
That's just a fancy way of saying everything gets sterile.
Don't you hate it when you're about to engage and you got one round in your mag, or even worse, swap into a weapon and both of your mags is empty? Yeah, that's what kind of just happened right there. I had one round in my shotgun. Oh, man. It's a machine gunner up top.
Agent down. An agent
Oh,
needs assistance.
sheesh.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Alright, I'll get him up.
Agent down. Agent down.
Tum, 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 tum. Uh-oh. Give him some cover, gang. Give him some cover. All right. get your hives back. All right, everybody's got their hive now. And see, that's why I say this room can be tricky, especially when you got 3 agents running around. Maybe not be familiar with each other's strengths and weaknesses. All it takes is for 1 or 2 of you to hit that ground, and it can be a ripple effect.
An agent needs assistance.
Shucks. Seems like everyone in here has incendiary rounds. I guarantee you there's some boxes on the ground on that other side. I don't think a lot of people, even experienced agents, I don't think they know that that other side over there is like a fucking death trap. If you don't get those boxes down, man. If you don't get them boxes down, every NPC that comes out on that side over there, they're all gonna have incendiary rounds. All of them. Can I drop my hide, bro? What is this?
Agent down.
See, look at him. He's dropping another box. I'll destroy it. There it is. Destroyed now.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He's...
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah, them incendiary rounds are tough. I mean, even without them having incendiary rounds, they have an extra 500% damage for tier 9 and 10. So, if they've got incendiary rounds or any type of special ammo, oh, it's definitely gonna hurt. Alright, let me get maybe Alright, let's get everybody's hives back again. Hold on. Might want to wait.
An agent needs assistance.
See? That's a good thing I did wait. See, now their hives are down. You guys see all 3 of their hives are down currently. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them in overdrive here. Get everybody's skills back. With health, it's got an echo on there too, though. I'm gonna delete that piece. Like, honestly, just with us running this a handful of times that we did, I probably should have a full set, which means we can go back and delete any of our pieces, any of our green pieces for breakpoint. We can go back and get rid of those pieces.
Virus samples detected.
See that? That was my Scorpio that stopped him dead in his tracks and killed him. That's why I say Scorpio don't get enough love, man. It's very valuable. I think it's one of the most underly used and weapons that don't get its justice. You know what I mean? I really don't think it gets its due diligence. Let's go.
Vital signs critical.
Got a black market. Oh, but stability and rank. If this didn't have stability, I would have been interested in keeping it. But I do have an AK. I think it's I think I got an AKM. So put this weapon handling, man. Not bad, not bad.
I guess you could call that clean.
And see, that's how you know you in a decent group, when you see people dropping pieces that nobody's even really asking for. I mean, he's probably got multiple gloves since we've run this, but you know, just for somebody to share that proto, I'll let you know you're probably with a pretty solid group, man. You know, I find it that agents are in a better mood when they're able to achieve the objectives at hand. You understand? Everybody's in a better mood. You're getting protos, you're getting tokens, you're upgrading your weapons and your gear. Your inventory overall is just significantly stronger. So everybody's happy, man. You understand? There's nothing to complain about. You know, even though we're playing way more aggressive now than we did in the first few runs, and it's almost cost us, I think people are just trying to enjoy themselves. These agents are trying to have a good time, good run, and that's what it should be like. You know, it should look something like this. It should sound something like this when you're out here. If it doesn't, you might need some new friends. Yeah, there was nothing I can do about that. Yeah, you just gotta watch them snipers, man, because those explosive bow and arrows that they shoot, it doesn't matter if I've got multiple heals on you. The initial damage is gonna put you down. Look at this. 2 ammo crates they just dropped over there. And what I just did there, sometimes that's cool too. You know, when you see an NPC, especially those machine gunners, when you see them, they're a bit tanky. So not only are their ammo belts important and vital for shooting and hitting and disrupting, but if you see anything that's hazardous that's around them, anything that would cause them to be shocked or put on fire, those are great things to utilize that would slow them down in their tracks, because the weak points and the upper tiers are it's just crazy. The weak points have so much health. You can literally, especially if you don't have a proper damage build, you can literally sit there and shoot at the same weak point forever, what it seems like in some instances. Let me get out of there, because I don't want to start this up before they're ready.
An agent has disconnected.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And when stuff like that happens, I like to, you know what I mean, some instances with, if this happens and you're with a bunch of randoms, you're at the mercy of the randoms. I've seen them vote to remove somebody instantly. Instantly. Like, they didn't even give them a minute or two to get back. I mean, I honestly believe, especially if it's someone you've been running with for a while, what are they doing, bro? I just said give them a few minutes. God, they're outside the door. Oh man, they really fucked this up. It's like, why? Why, bro? Like, why is it when I'm the fucking host, we got the weird shit going on, man? You know, we ain't had nobody DC the last damn 3-4 runs. Soon as it's my turn, it's like, yeah, we'll DC one of your players. No biggie. No, man.
An agent is no longer in your group. An agent has reconnected. Another agent has joined your group. An agent needs assistance. Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down. An agent needs assistance.
Emmeline's the head of the outcasts. If she's an asymptomatic carrier, they've got an endless supply of the virus to play with.
Agent, your route out is going to take you into the DCD research library.
Hey, while you're in there, do me a favor. Recover everything you can on broad-spectrum antivirals.
Agent down.
The DCD's data analysis lab is just ahead. See what data you can grab for Kelso.
Data transfer initiated. Serious trauma detected. Data transfer completed.
You're clear to get out of there. With the lab and samples destroyed, I don't think the outcasts are going to be able to do much else from here.
Thanks for getting me that data to play with.
Hostiles are moving to your position. Suggest an egress through the courtyard to avoid getting boxed in.
Here they come. Be careful.
This is too fucked.
You have any idea how much damage you've done? I'm looking for the fucking pieces!
An agent needs assistance. Agent down. Medical assistance needed. An agent needs assistance. Agent down. Vital signs critical.
Too damn close!
This armor's screwed.
Another agent has been promoted to group leader.
Badass.
For the middle of a crisis.
You have been promoted to group leader. You
I don't know why they haven't tried to take us out yet.
Backup request.
Let me guess. We're pulling short rations again.
So I didn't want to just go, right, take off. Honestly, I had been talking for the last, fuck, and this happens. I've been talking for like the last 20, maybe 30 minutes. You guys didn't hear a word. That is insane. That's all on me. Um, I'm not about to get into everything that I just said to conclude the stream, but I do want to take a few moments out and say, hey, I appreciate for everyone who pulled up and engaged in some conversation. Those that talked, those that liked the video. Shout out to Plain, Brother Nate, Right Hand Peak, DZ Vendor, my brother Middleton, and all you other ones that pulled up, man. And a lot of you guys are newer to the channel. You're newer to the family. We've got some awesome things going on. Um, as year 8 season 2 gets in, actually concludes its season, we're going to talk a little bit about where the game is going, where we're at, expectations, what we can do as a community to make the game better, and just kind of go from there, man. Again, it's a bit of a shorter stream, but we're just getting back into the swing of things. So if you guys haven't had that opportunity to smash that thumbs up, please do so. And if you're not subbed, what are you doing? Lots to discuss, lots going on. Year 8, Season 2, Triple T, Dom out. Bang! You understand? We'll see you soon. We'll see you very soon. Appreciate the support, man. On our way up. You don't want to miss this train, man. Get on board. Got lots of special things inbound.